Hey Aries, welcome guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Alrighty guys, so we are going to use the Rider deck today as our Oracle deck. This is going to set the tone. I want this Rider deck to tell us about a situation that you guys are going through somewhere, some area of your life, perhaps that you're looking for some guidance, you're looking for some wisdom or some clarity. I feel like this is the deck today that's going to help us to attain that. So let's see what we got, see what the universe and spirit have for you today. Maybe give you some helpful advice in something that you're going through. And I can feel the cards already starting to jump around. I feel like this one wants to be your card today. So we have the Page of Swords, but in reverse. So that's great, guys. This Page of Swords usually represents delayed or disappointing news. So this might speak to something that was disappointing, maybe turning around for you, maybe a change of luck. And I have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles represents an abundant harvest. So not just the abundance of the harvest, but of the groundwork that had to get put in to attain this abundant harvest. And this might be the turn of luck. Maybe you've been working towards something for quite a while. You've been trying to build towards this abundant harvest, and maybe you feel like it's taking for fucking ever. God knows sometimes it does. But it looks like this Page of Swords is talking about some sort of a turn of events, something that's changing for the positive. We also have the Hierophant. So this Hierophant can speak of a higher learning. He can speak of a mentor. He can also represent an institution as well, which might have something to do with this abundant harvest. And the King of Cups. This King of Cups. Cups can represent, it can be indicative of a water sign. So when he represents a person, he can represent somebody who is a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Cups is also indicative of emotions. So he is the king of emotions. So he might be somebody who's emotionally fulfilling, who's emotionally supportive. This might even represent how you're going to feel when this abundant harvest happens, having this emotional fulfillment and finally having something come to fruition. I also have the Hermit card. The Hermit card speaks of taking time for yourself, time for reflection, time for introspection. This abundant harvest might do that for you. This might also be a time when you're feeling sort of like that Hermit card. Maybe you're looking sort of within about this abundant harvest that you've been working towards and sort of wondering, when the fuck is it ever showing up? I know it happens to all of us sometimes when you're trying to build towards something and it just feels like it's taking forever, and you have those moments where you just sit down and go, am I doing the right thing? Is this ever going to happen? And this might be what the Hermit card represents, is you're taking that time right now and you're trying to really figure out, is this going to happen for me? You're really wondering. So we have the Sun card. The Sun card is a good omen card. So it represents positive things manifesting for you. So this is speaking to this Page of Swords. This is speaking to this turn of events, this change of luck, if you will. I also have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands represents feeling overwhelmed or overburdened. This would tie to the Hermit card. I look at it and I get pulled back to the Hermit card. So this is some of what you're dealing with in this building for this abundant harvest, trying to figure out if this is going to pay off, if you chose the right path. Maybe some of those self-doubts creeping in. I also have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands represents triumph over obstacles. So it is speaking to this turn of luck. It's speaking to all the hard work that you put into this abundant harvest also being recognized, because the Six of Wands can represent recognition and reward as well. So I definitely see positive things are coming your way. We have the Temperance card as well. This Temperance card is all about balance, a balance between emotion, a balance between logic, and definitely tied into that Hermit card. And this is what you're going to get from this time, from introspection, from taking time for yourself, balance. Find that balance when these self-doubts are creeping in and you're wondering if this is ever coming about. Take emotion out of it. Look at your plan. Look at the work that you put in. Look in the direction that you're going in. Look at it from a logical point of view and just look at the facts. Take emotion out of it. I feel like within that you're going to be able to find that confidence in moving forward and see that you have made the right choice. You are moving in the right direction. And sometimes it's just a matter of time. I also have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can represent a situation which you feel is unfair. Sometimes you caught the short end of the stick. Sometimes it involves lies or deceit. This might just be speaking to that this is taking so damn long. Maybe other things are happening as well. There are other circumstances at play that you have no control over, and that feels unfair. And that could have perhaps caused some of the setbacks and caused some of this shit to take a lot longer than it might have otherwise had. I keep looking at that Seven of Swords and I keep getting pulled to the Hierophant. So whatever this Hierophant represents, and I feel like it's an institution. I feel like it's whatever this thing is. It's where the work is being put in. It's where this abundant harvest is going to come from. Whether this is some sort of a job or career or whatever this is you're working towards or working at to build this. This is where all this Seven of Swords is coming from. This is where all these outside influences that you have no control over are sort of creeping in and sort of causing these delays. They're causing these setbacks. And then, of course, by all of that happening, this is where the self-doubt comes in and the worries and the fears. I do have the Hanging Man, so he represents the only thing that could possibly hold you back from success in life is you. So he also tells me that this has a great chance of success. You have a great chance of success. You are the only thing that could possibly hold you back. And that means letting these fears and these doubts, this Ten of Wands, allowing this to take over. So this Hanging Man really ties to the Temperance card and finding that balance, taking the emotion out of it and just looking at the facts of the situation. We also have the Two of Pentacles, which again speaks of balance, but this isn't just about temperance balance. This is things coming back into balance is what he represents. And he's talking about this turn of luck. He's talking about this abundant harvest that's coming. Whatever this is that you've been working towards starting to pay off or coming to fruition. He's like this Sun card, this Page of Swords in reverse. This is what the Two of Pentacles is representing. Things will be coming back into balance. The Three of Pentacles, beautiful card to get. It represents starting to see the fruits of your labor. So it's about to start paying off. You're about to start seeing this abundant harvest. I also have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is about truth and honesty, finding victory within that. So being true to yourself and being true to this path. He's tying back into this Hermit in the Temperance card as well. And trusting in yourself. There's a little bird in there up in the tree above him, and birds do represent wisdom in these cards. So in that logic, that truth, that honesty, no emotion in this. This is where you're going to find the wisdom. It's where you're going to find the confidence. It's going to find the reassurance and the insight that you are doing the right thing and you are on the right path. I also have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. So I have heard it called the wish fulfillment card before. So this card is definitely speaking to this turn of luck, this things coming back into balance, starting to see the fruits of your labor, having something to celebrate here in the future when all of this comes to fruition. That is a pretty friggin' awesome read, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.